Can the Lions roar back? This week on the Football League show, Millwall look to make a championship return when they take on Swindon in the League One playoff final. There's another Wembley date with destiny. Dagenham and Redbridge battle it out with Rotherham for a place in League One. And we look back at the drama, excitement, highs and lows of the championship season in our review of the year. We start the show at Wembley with the League One playoff final. Millwall and Swindon won their semi-finals and would have the chance to play a one-off winner-takes-all contest for a place in the Championship. Your commentator is Jim Proudfoot.
Now Harris is onside this time. He's turned to Manqua, beaten away by Lucas. Oh, it's an own goal! Kevin Manqua's put through his own net, but it doesn't count. The offside flag is up, and it remains 0-0. Robinson trying to get free. It's a ball in, a dangerous ball in, and Robinson scores. No doubt about this one. It's Paul Robinson, the Millwall skipper, who scored in the semi-finals, and now the captain scores in the final as well. Millwall just 50 minutes away from a return to the Championship. Morrison, forced wide by Cuthbert. Strong running by Steve Morrison. The Scotsman stayed with him. Spilt by the goalkeeper. Almost fell for Morrison. It was Liam Trotter that had made the run just in front of Lucas. All of a sudden, Swindon looking very rocky defensively. In from McGovern. Good save from Ford. First time he's really been called into any serious action. Again, it's Lesinel Jean-Francois with the header. Now Charlie Austin. He's missed it. Swindon's hero fluffs his lines. There's no player they would rather that chance would have fallen to. Mistake by Paul Robinson. Brilliant reaction from Austin. And is that the chance that Swindon had to take? Barron hammering it out of his own half for Millwall, and it's taken on brilliantly by Morrison. Still Steve Morrison. Couldn't force Lucas into the save, but he makes things happen. Now Morrison, played in by Robinson. Still Steve Morrison. Another excellent save. Here's Austin. And Manqua. This surely the chance that has to go in for Swindon. And it's Austin. Lost his footing. And somehow tipped wide. Back it comes from Derby. No time. And Millwall are up after 4 seasons at this level. Paul Robinson, the captain, the man who's got the goal that fires Millwall back into the Championship.
So it's Millwall who are promoted. The team who finished just a point behind the top 2 will join Norwich and Leeds playing Championship football next season. Next up, the very last game of this Football League season, the League 2 playoff final. Looking to reach League 1 were Dagenham and Redbridge and Rotherham. Commentary this time comes from Kevin Keatings.
Fed down the line from McCrory by Gain. This is Benson! Goal for Paul Benson and Dagenham and Redbridge! Has brought tears already to the faces of those Daggers fans, but wait a moment, it's an instant equaliser! Oh, this League 2 playoff final is well and truly ignited. It's Ryan Taylor. McCrory. Firmly out via Fenton. Only though as far as Danny Green. Goal for Dagenham and Redbridge! And it's the 18-year-old Danny Green. Here's Nicky Law. Excellent looking cross. And it's Taylor! What a story this is turning out to be. Josh Scott takes his position right under the nose of the goalkeeper Warrington. And it's Nurse! And a deflection, it's in! A deflection, I think, of Kevin Ellison, but Dagenham and Redbridge are back in front again for the 3rd time, and this time, can they hold on?
3-2 the final score. 3 years after promotion to the Football League, the rise of Dagenham and Redbridge continues as they're promoted to League 1. Still to come, we look back at the Championship season in our review of the year. And we bring you some of the lighter moments from this Football League season. Goals, talking points and drama. The 2009-2010 campaign had it all. Coming up, the highs and lows of another action-packed season in the Championship. Newcastle United's relegation from the Premier League was last summer's big story. Their first fixture out of the top flight in 16 years saw them face another relegated team, West Brom.
Horn Harper under pressure! Surely yes! Nolan, excellent pass, Damien Duff!
All square here, but the two teams would go on to be early pace setters. The season had barely begun when the controversies started. Crystal Palace's visit to Bristol City in August will be remembered for the goal that never was. Freddie Sears' legitimate strike was somehow ruled out. The first East Midlands derby was a meeting of two clubs synonymous with the legendary Brian Clough. Son Nigel was in charge of a derby side, facing a Forest team yet to record a league win.
Oh, Forrester in front! Very well flighted, it's an own goal! Lovely ball, Tyson onside! Can he make it 3? Yes, he can! And it's scrapped its way in! Livermore with a shot, and it's gone in!
Ugly scenes at the final whistle took the edge off Forest's first win over Derby in 6 years. A result, though, that would prove to be the catalyst for Forest's season. The same week saw the Championship's first managerial casualty. Barnsley's Simon Davey left by mutual consent after gaining just 1 point from 5 games. September saw Yorkshire's biggest derby as Sheffield United faced Sheffield Wednesday. The Steel City derby is a match with a history of passion, drama and excitement, and once again it lived up to all the hype.
Headed down, hit a defender, it's in! Not cleared. Deflected in, it's a second! Oh, it's an own goal! Oh, hang on, there's an early chance here. And it was Asias who's just on as a substitute. Oh, they pull one back! Straight away! There's Asias. Oh, and it's in! What a strike by the substitute!
An early warning for Wednesday's Brian Lords. After just 2 more wins, he left in December. Also gone by Christmas were Peterborough's Darren Ferguson, Paul Sturrock at Plymouth, and Reading's Brendan Rodgers. Another 2 former Premier League teams met in September, both looking to end the day in top spot. But it was West Brom, flourishing under new manager Roberto Di Matteo, who looked the more likely promotion candidates after a convincing 5-0 away win at Middlesbrough. The defeat heaped pressure on Borough's Gareth Southgate, who was finally sacked at the end of October, despite being only 1 point off the top. A decision Steve Gibson probably lived to rue at the end of the season, as new manager Gordon Strachan failed to reignite Borough's promotion charge. After just 4 points from his first 8 games, another big name feeling the heat was Roy Keane.
People are going to ask me to ask you, are you going to stay on?
I'll refuse to answer that question.
We'll take that as a yes then.
Take it whatever you want.
July 2009 had seen the death of football legend Sir Bobby Robson. At Portman Road at the end of September, 2 sides closely associated with the great man met and paid a fitting tribute. Newcastle were now hitting their stride in the Championship, and a convincing 4-0 win put them top of the table and piled more misery on Keane. Paulo Sousa was moulding his Swansea side into a team that were hard to beat, but his biggest test would come in the South Wales derby, a game traditionally not for the faint-hearted.
Dyer! It's Pratley! Pratley down, Bothroyd! Jay Bothroyd out of nothing! McCormack has to curl it! It's 2-2! Incredible! Bisogni's cross, Pratley!
Swansea's first league win over their Welsh rivals in 10 years, and Paulo Sousa emerging from the shadow of Roberto Martinez. For Queen's Park Rangers, the managerial merry-go-round continued. Defeat at Watford at the start of December saw Jim Magilton's short tenure come to an end. In South London, Crystal Palace's fall into administration saw the club hit with a 10-point penalty. They tumbled from possible playoff contenders to relegation candidates. Administration also prompted the departure of manager Neil Warnock. He became Queen's Park Rangers' 4th manager of the season. The rising stars at the end of 2009 were Nottingham Forest. They continue their good form into the new year as they threaten to overhaul West Brom and clinch the 2nd automatic promotion spot. But they couldn't catch West Brom, who sealed their Premier League return at Doncaster with 3 games to spare. After missing out on the playoffs by a single goal last season, Cardiff made the top 6 this time around, as Peter Whittingham ended the campaign as the league's leading scorer. A terrific end-of-season run also saw them gain revenge in the only game that really matters in South Wales.
Michael Chopra has won it for Cardiff City.
With Leicester joining Cardiff in the playoffs, the final spot was turned into a straight battle between Swansea and this year's surprise package, Blackpool. A 5-1 win for the Seasiders at Bloomfield Road in March would prove vital come the end of the season. Peterborough's remarkable comeback from 4-0 down to draw 4-4 with Cardiff was arguably the game of the season, but it turned out to be one of the few highlights for posh fans. Their side became the first to be relegated. Plymouth would soon follow as new manager Paul Mariner failed to inspire his side. Defeat to Newcastle confirmed their relegation to League One, while crowning Newcastle as champions. For Chris Hughton's side, the real celebrations would come 5 days later in front of a record championship crowd at St James's Park. Mission accomplished for Newcastle, who finished the season unbeaten at home, and the Toon Army were ready for a return to the big time.
It's everything that we've fought very, very hard for this season, with the expectation that we have up here. A real desire to want to get back into the top division first go.
The final relegation place would go down to the final day and will be a straight fight between Sheffield Wednesday and Crystal Palace. Only a win would have been good enough for the Owls on a day of drama at Hillsborough.
Butterfield missed his kick. And play goes on. Chance, this is for Ambrose! Darren Ambrose! Flick on, and it's in for 2-2!
Relegation for Wednesday, but relief for Palace. Also going down to the wire was the battle for the final playoff spot. Blackpool knew they had to win to be certain of 6th place.
Here's Maynard. Good hit! Oh, it's better than that. That's a beauty!
Blackpool held, but Swansea couldn't secure the win they needed to overtake them. A late disallowed goal only added to their heartbreak. After starting the season as relegation favourites, Blackpool, incredibly, had finished in the top 6. And so to the playoffs. The 4th and 5th place teams, Leicester and Cardiff, played their semi-final first leg at the Walkers Stadium. It was advantage to the visitors thanks to a Peter Whittingham free kick. And it would be a dramatic second leg in South Wales.
Chopra's onto it! Just what they needed. But here's Bryant now with a chance! And it's there! They are back in it! Bruce on by Howard. Oh! It's Fred! I think it actually went in off Hudson in the end. Gallagher. Back into the mix. And it's in! Andy King! Well, Chopra's in! Surely brought down. Penalty. Up steps Whittingham and scores.
3-2 to Leicester after extra time, 3-3 on aggregate, and so to penalties.
Yeah, for Morgan. Oh! And now it's Kennedy. 4-3. Here's Blackmore. Oh, what a save! And Cardiff City have won the penalty shootout. Marshall is the hero.
So Cardiff will go to Wembley for a shot at the Premier League. The other semi-final saw Blackpool host Nottingham Forest in the first leg. Favourites Forest went a goal up thanks to Chris Cohen. But the Seasiders fought back with goals from Keith Sutherland and a Charlie Adam penalty to take a 2-1 advantage to the City Ground. Forest hadn't been beaten at home in the league since September. The winners on that occasion, though, Blackpool.
Trying to thread into the path, it's Robert Earnshaw! Just the start that the City Ground supporters wanted. DJ Campbell now. Goalkeeper's come for it. DJ Campbell! Earnshaw tries to get on the end of it. Earnshaw! Vaughan. Here's Dobby! In! Stephen Dobby! Dobby. Back to Campbell! It's another one for Blackpool! It's Stephen Dobby, save from the goalkeeper. It's a hat-trick for DJ Campbell. Oh, it's been missed by the defender. Chance for Adebola, excellent defending. Anderson, Adebola. It's no more than a consolation. Blackpool are going to Wembley.
Now we're actually 50-50 to go up. And that's an achievement in itself, but that's all we've done. We've got to go and try and produce another performance that would have to be the best we've ever produced at the most important time. Can we do it? I really don't know yet, but I can't wait to see if we can.
They've got the momentum, but so have we. We've played well all season. We've got a good momentum. We can score goals, they can score goals. So it'll be everything that you've done well during the season that you're trying to roll up into 90 odd minutes. And hope that you can bottle it and use it all on the same day. And you're trying to wrap up a full season in one game.
Wembley, and the game they call the richest in domestic football, the Championship playoff final. Fans from South Wales and Lancashire were treated to the hottest day of the year at Wembley Stadium. The atmosphere was just as hot, and the match didn't disappoint, living up to the magnitude of the occasion.
Here's an opening now for Cardiff to goal for Chopra. Charlie Adam seeking to get Blackpool level and does in brilliant style. Oh, what a goal! It's an excellent run from Ledley. Goal for Cardiff. Oh, Marshall under pressure. He can't grab on and off the line and in. It's 2-2. What a final, what an atmosphere. And twice Blackpool have come from behind. And Ormond, 3-2 Blackpool.
I'm delighted for these people because it means so much to all the area, and now we'll get loads and loads of people coming up the M55 spending money on a weekend. They'll have a great party and they probably might get 3 points, but we'll have a right good go out.
As well as all the drama and excitement, this season of course also had its lighter moments.
Hang on, sorry. What are you saying, mate? Why are you going on like that? Oh, well, shut up, Lawrence. Leave it.
To the back four and the keeper of the cup with it.
That's what I've heard.
Real football for real fans. It's been another great year in the Football League. Again next season for more of the same.